All right, the first dog we have is AJN, Mr. Espinoza, better known as Espy. Espy, he is a male fawn, born July 19th of 2016, and is available for adoption. What a beautiful, beautiful boy, but they all are. Available from Bay Area Greyhounds in Cape Coral, Fort Myers. That is AJN, Mr. Espinoza. And hey, let's take a look at his last win.
They're off in the 13th. At the break, 4-7, 1-6, 8-5, 3-2. From the outside, AJN, Mr. Espinoza takes the lead. Sovereign Emma out there. There's Daddy's Home. Daddy's Home now, second LK's Milano down along the rail. 7-4-8-1-6. Into the far turn, AJN, Mr. Espinoza. Daddy's Home, then a gap back to LK's Milano. 7-4-1, AJN, Mr. Espinoza.
So again, there's Espy, AJN, Mr. Espinoza, a male fawn, born July 19th, 2016, so will be turning 4 years old on July 19th. That is AJN, Mr. Espinoza, better known as Espy. All right, the next dog we have, I think, came from Derby Lane, Causeway Street. Causeway Street is, better known these days on the retirement as Petey. Beautiful black boy, born November 15th of 2017. I don't know why my screen up keeps freezing. Causeway Street, like I said, now known as Petey on the couch. Beautiful black and white greyhound. And he is also up for adoption from Bay Area Greyhounds in Cape Coral and Fort Myers. Again, Causeway Street. 32 races for Causeway. And let's look at Causeway's last race.
They're off and racing in the double quinella. At the break, it's a 2-7-1-8-6. Around the turn, the 8. Kelso Sledge, the 1. Imar Grease. Up on the inside, Causeway Street. 8-3-7-4-6-1-2. Around the turn, Causeway Street. Kelso Sledge, Neon Tiger, RCK Emerald. It's Causeway Street.
And there you have it, Petey, a.k.a. Causeway Street. Again, black male, born November 15th, 2017, available at Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. All right, move on to the next one. We have TNT Lambo, better known as Tails. TNT Lambo, let's get date up there, is a white and red fawn male, born March 18th of 2016. Once again, Bay Area Greyhounds, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. Tails is available. That's funny, almost rhymes. Tails is available. Once again, a red and white fawn male, March 18th, 2016, so just turned 4. 133 races on Tails. And let's look at Lambo's last race.
They're off and racing in the double quinella. At the break, it's an 8-7-3-5-4-6-1. Around the turn, TNT Lambo with the lead. Annihilator is second. WW Not Too Bossy third. 8-7-5. 2-1-4-6-3's up running, but way back. Around the turn, TNT Lambo. Annihilator. 8-7-5-2. TNT Lambo.
TNT Lambo. Beautiful dog. Available at Fort Myers, Bay Area Greyhound, Fort Myers, Cape Coral, Lambo. Okay, next one we have Taha's Finale, better known as Finley now. Red male, born July 5th. Oh wow, that's a day after mine. July 5th, 2018. Taha's Finale, better known as Finley, had one race. I love this. This is how I got my first two. They didn't even run a race. Okay, so you're looking at a hound that's not even 2 years old. Beautiful red male. Like I said, born July 5th, 2018. And in here, Taha's Finale didn't win the race. And let's watch and you'll see why Finley went right to the couch. He is in the number 5 box.
Here comes Sparky. Hounds on the run in the second. 6-7 out of the box. 3 to the inside. So now it's 3-7-6. Rolling through the first turn. 7 up front. Get back up. 3 to the good. Now the 3 picks up the chase. Smooth transition. We're going to roll down the backside. 7-3, 6-2, 4-1, and a 5. Could see them all. Up front. Get back up. Who took all kind of crazy money. Drifted up to 5-2. Who stayed on the ride's a genius because Get Back Up is going to be getting up to the victory. The 3 is going to make it close, but too little too late. 7-3-2. 4 looks for it. Second in Naples.
And there's the 5 who can see them all. Now, to prove a point, let's take a look at this. This picture was sent to me today. This dog last raced on the 18th of March of this year, 2020. Obviously, not a winner. One race into his career, he's done, and into foster. Take a look at this dog. Does this dog look abused to you? Sure as hell doesn't to me. And since I got my dogs from BAGA here in Fort Myers, Cape Coral, I have seen them take in hundreds of dogs. And I will be honest, I saw one many, many months ago. It may have been last year. Looks like they got into a little scuffle in the kennel and had part of an ear bite. But that's about it. That's all I've seen. And they take in dogs from Derby and take in some from Naples. We all know we've been there. We're not going to go there during this, but the abuse claims have all been debunked. Now it's just time to get that out to the public, and I'm figuring out a way to do it. Trust me on that. Okay, our next one up is Statement Maker, otherwise known now as Stately. Just give me a second to pop the right buttons here. All right, she is a beautiful white and black female, born on 9/6 of 2017. Okay, so she'll be 3 in September. This is Statement Maker, better known as Stately. Another one runs 29 races. So, as you can see, not a winner, and looks to be in fine shape to me. So, make your own conclusions. If you're new here, you might have heard the anti-racing people telling you these dogs are abused at the track. Well, take a look at the last 2. They're non-winners. They probably didn't. This dog probably cost its owner about $3,000 and might have returned maybe 30 or 40 bucks. So, doesn't look abused to me. Let's take a look at her last race.
Sparky's in motion. Here comes Sparky. Hounds the run on the 3rd. Looking to go in the center of the track right now. Enjoy the ride. It's going to enjoy the lead by 3. Statement Maker is going to try to drop in nicely from the outside, saving all the grounds to the blacklist. We're rolling down the Bonita Beach backside. Hanging up by 2 is Enjoy the Ride. The blacklist, the Statement Maker is going to try to make one right now and go after the leader. Makes a nifty move on the inside. The Statement Maker may make one right now and say, I'm going to go win the 3rd race with that great move. And the Statement Maker gets it all. 6, 4, close between the 1 and 2 for 3rd. 3rd at Naples.
And there's the Statement Maker, otherwise known as Stately. Again, black and white female. 2 years plus, 2.5, call it. September 6, 2017 is her birth date. All right, let's move along to the next one here. And we got a few more. This is Quick Shooter, otherwise known as Splitsy. I thought it was still known as Shooter, but came as Splitsy. And let's take a look at Quick Shooter. Looks like my shooter. Male, red male, beautiful red male, born 12/6 of 2016. So a little bit over 3 years old plus. This is Quick Shooter. Again, red male, available for adoption. Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions in Cape Coral, Fort Myers. And Mr. Shooter ran 96 races. So he's looking pretty good for 96 races. So there you go. And some people may say he needs to put on a little weight over there, but their ribs are supposed to be showing. That's not anything unusual for a racing greyhound. Usually when they adopt, they tell you, put about 3 or 4 more pounds on them, and that's about it, because you don't want fat dogs. You don't want these dogs turning into fat dogs, that is for sure. He's looking mighty fine. And let's go take a look at Quick Shooter's last race.
Here comes Sparky. Hounds on the run in the Friday night opener. 4-1 out of the box very quickly. Kelso Zuna gets the first call. So 4-1-7-8 coming by me the first time. Kelso Zuna, Quick Shooter. Going muzzle to muzzle, paw to paw. They're going to have a Greyhound breakaway on the front end. Picking up the chase in the 3 spot is going to be the 7. We're rolling down the Bonita Beach backside. 1 up by 3. It's 1, 4. Moving in the 3 spot now very quickly. It's Valuable Profit. Top of the lane. It's still 1, 4, 7, 2. Rolling to the wire. The 1 on the inside. 7 in the center. The 1 hanging game. 1, 7, 4, 2. Our opener in Naples.
Yeah, and that was Quick Shooter. Yeah, Janet. They all come to in beautiful condition. Like I said, I have one I've seen out of the hundreds at the meet and greets, but that may have been because of a skirmish in the kennel. So I don't count that as abuse. 96 races for Quick Shooter. As you can see, all these dogs have been recently raced. They're coming off the Naples track before they shut down in May, and then the dogs that are left will head up to the Iowa Greyhound Park. So and hopefully we'll see someone back in Florida after we get 13 overturned, which still is in the same state as last week. And yeah, that's a cool bed fail. I love bed fail dogs. It's hilarious. We have 3 dogs here who can all bed fail at any time with the best of them. All right, our next one up is Nitro Nick. Okay, Oaks Nitro Nick, better known as Nick. He's a black male, beautiful black male. And look at the teeth. Okay, look at this. Look at the teeth on this one. That's another thing you hear from that bozo at, is it NGAP or where the hell is Regap? I don't know, the David idiot guy who thinks he's a vet and he's not. But here's Oaks Nitro, 14 races. He was in Steve Sarris' kennel. Beautiful dog, beautiful boy. Born April 25th, 2018, so he's not even 2. He's coming up on 2, so he'll be 2 at the end of this month. So why don't you adopt Nitro Nick, and you can get him a birthday cake right off the bat. NGAP, that's it. That's the idiot. So yeah, yep. The one who says or Fred Barton, who says he sees all of them with bad teeth. I haven't seen any with the kind of teeth that he describes, and I've seen hundreds of dogs. I've seen hundreds of dogs come through BAGA. I've been to the Orlando Kennel. I've been over to Derby Lane, and looked at the dogs as they were coming down the bridge to go. And, they're all panting and got their, excited and have their mouths open, so you can easily see. So, yeah, we'll get, like I say, we'll get into that another day. But, yeah, he's a stunning black male. And let's take a look at Nitro Nick's last race.
There's Spunky, and they are off and on the move. And 4-2 jumping to the top. 3 going to the inside, trying to catch them as they're moving and grooving together. Fairly nice, but it's Oaks Nitro Nick.
I shouldn't say last race. It's their last win if they've had one.
That pace 8-3's picked it up. It's WW Waft with JK Time Bomb. And 5-2 tangled with 7 trying to get in on the action. 1 as well. 6 in the back. Into the turn. On to the stretch. Nick's kicking it into high gear. It's going to be 4-8-3-5.
So there was Nick kicking it into high gear. And Nick can be yours. April is Adopt a Greyhound month. So get on it. Like I said, I never, after my lab passed many years ago, 7 or 8 years ago, I swore to God I was never going to have another dog. I didn't want another dog. I didn't want to go through that when they died. And here I am. I got 3 greyhounds. So, call me stupid, call me smart, just don't call me late for dinner. So that is Oaks Nitro Nick. Again, available for adoption for Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. Again, if you want your dogs on here, we have a worldwide audience, I know, but there's enough people from across the United States that'll watch this, or they'll watch the replay after it's taped and put on Facebook. Contact at keepgreyhoundsracing.org. You can send me videos, you can send me pictures. Just make sure you give me their racing name and their call name. That's all I really need, and I'll look up the rest. If you have any other particular quirks, if you know their cat's safe, or any other pertinent information, put that there too. Contact at keepgreyhoundsracing.org. We're all locked up in the houses for another month, and who knows, it could go beyond that. God help us all if it does. And if we go into May, there's going to be no greyhound racing because Naples will be done in May. So there we go. Next up, we've got 3 more. Okay. Next up is RCK Firehouse, better known as Fire. He's a red male born August 5th of 2015. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, there's RCK Firehouse, other known as Fire. Again, a red male born August 5th, 2015. So he's got 125 races. He's been racing for a while. He's another John Farmer dog, Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions. So farmer dogs are the ones you want too, because he takes very good care, like everyone else, but he is one of the tip-top trainers out there among many. So here is RCK Firehouse's last win.
Pearson's in motion. Durant Band racing in the 3rd at the break. 4-6-1-5-7-2. 8 and 3. It's Questions with the lead. RCK Firehouse 2nd. Bart's Good to Be Me 3rd. It's 4-6-1 down the backstretch they go. Questions, the 6 RC Firehouse. It's a 4-6-1-5 around the turn. Questions, RCK Firehouse. Bart's Good to Be Me. Down the stretch. Questions, the 6 RCK Firehouse.
Good win there by RCK Firehouse. Beautiful, another beautiful boy. His teeth are in fine shape too. Holy moly, look at that. There we go. He is up for adoption, ran a bunch of races, and He is available, Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions, Fort Myers, Cape Coral. All right, the next one we have up is a red female. Her racing name was Obsessive. Her name now is Ceci. Again, let's bring her up. Beautiful dog. Red female, 65 pounds. August 29th, 2016, so she'll be turning 4 this year. And like I said, a red female, and she ran 110 races. Again, looks in good shape for 110 races. So where's the abuse? Animal rights terrorists. So let's take a look. Hey, Sandy. Yeah, I know you've had a lot. Took care of probably a lot of these coming off of Naples. Let's take a look at Obsessive's last race.
Sparky's
Or last
in motion.
win.
Here comes Sparky. Hounds on the run in the third. Going to break 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across the track. Inside, Obsessive. Moving up in the center, going to be Kelso's Coconut. 8 looking to draft in as well. We're going to roll through the clubhouse turn. Up front right now, Kelso's Coconut. Inside's Obsessive. 1-3 Greyhound Hardball. Rolling down the Bonita Beach backside. 1-3-8-2. 6-7-5. 4's got a good look. Top of the stretch, Obsessive's going to skip away 3 to the good. Highway to Hell becomes a major danger. Obsessive. Highway to Hell. Obsessive. 1-8-6-7. That's our third at Naples.
All right, Obsessive. Jessica, these dogs are available in the Southwest Florida area. So if you're in that area, or if you want to drive down and adopt them, what you'd have to do is contact Bay Area. You can search in Facebook, Bay Area Greyhound Adoptions, Fort Myers, Cape Coral. And I'm sorry to hear your black boy passed in November. But yeah, you can do that. And if you're out of the area, I do think, and you can talk to Janet or Ken over at Bay Area. You could have a local adoption agency actually do the home visit to approve you. Thank you, Janet, for putting that up there. And then if you wanted to drive down and get the dog, if your local NGA approved, it has to be an NGA approved adoption agency. I think then if you wanted to drive down to Florida to get the dog, I know it wouldn't work right now with all the quarantines, but that's normally, in a normal society, that's how it would work if you were out of state and you wanted to adopt. I think that's how it works. But yeah, you can go to Bay Area Greyhounds. Janet put up the site there in the chat. So there we go. And that was Obsessive. Our last one of the night is Zote, which was WW Zote, Z-O-T-E. Red male, born April 29, 2018, so not even 2 years old yet. And why is that? Because, as it says right there, Zote never raced. Weren't they supposed to? Well, we're not going to go there. What people say happens to dogs that never race and don't make their keep. The proof is right here. Here's another one. I have 2 of them that never race, so I have 2 Zotes at home. And mine first 2 were brother-sister. So they're litter mates that never even ran a friggin' schooling race. So they didn't cut the mustard really quick, and they came to our couch thanks to Janet and Ken over at BAGA. So here is WW Zote. A red male, never raced. He was born April 29th, 2018. And he's also available for adoption at Bay Area Greyhound, Cape Coral, Fort Myers. Otherwise known as BAGA, B-A-G-A, Fort Myers, Cape Coral.